Hello and welcome to the University of Wolverhampton's Facebook Live for Graduation 2018. I'm Vicky Warren, and over the next 9 days, over 3,000 students will be graduating at ceremonies at the Wolverhampton Grand Theatre. Graduation is a special time for every student. It's the culmination of all the hard work that our students have put in over many years. Today we're going to be talking to the people who are responsible for making graduation happen. First up, we have a message from our Vice Chancellor, Professor Jeff Layer, and a brief look at the graduation ceremonies that took place in spring this year.
Hello, my name's Jeff Layer. I'm the Vice Chancellor of the University of Wolverhampton, and it's my great delight and pleasure to welcome everyone to our graduation ceremonies. You know, graduation is a really special time for our graduates, for all the hard work they've done, their families, their friends, everybody who's supported them. And it's really saying something when you see thousands of people graduating every year, making sure that they are able to celebrate their success. Every year in Wolverhampton, we graduate 7,000 students over 30 ceremonies across the whole year. And the delight on people's faces when they realise just what they've really achieved as they set out on the next stage of their career is something that is really inspiring, and we hope you really enjoy the day, we hope you enjoy the ceremony, and most of all, enjoy reflecting back on what you've achieved and the next stage of your career.
Welcome back, and hello if you're just joining us. We're in the robing room, which is on the 4th floor of the Millennium City building, and this is the first place you need to come to on your graduation day to collect your cap and gown. If we look around, we've got the gowns all being set up on the tables behind us, and over there we've also got the caps, which are all different sizes, as you can see. And if you've forgotten to order your cap and gown, don't worry, just make sure you get here nice and early so you can pick up a spare. Now, I'm joined by the Dean of the Faculty of Education, Health and Wellbeing, Dr. Alex Hopkins. Hello, Alex.
Hi.
And Dr. Richard Metcalf, who's the Associate Dean of the same faculty. Hello, Richard.
Good morning, Vicky.
Hello. Alex, all of today's ceremonies are for students graduating from the Faculty of Education, Health and Wellbeing. What message would you like to give to those students?
Oh, the message I'd like to give to all of the students today is, firstly, huge congratulations. All that hard work has paid off, and today's your day. 1,000 days of hard work, 1 day of celebration. Make sure you really, really enjoy it. We can't wait to share this with you today.
Oh, that's nice. And what does graduation mean to you?
For me, graduation is about the culmination of all that hard work on the part of the students who cross the stage today and graduate, on the part of all of the staff who teach and support the students throughout their course of study, all the backroom staff in the university who make the whole of the course happen and days like today go really, really well. And then all of the partner organisations who provide all of our students with placement opportunities, work opportunities, and hopefully will go on to employ all of those who want to be employed following their graduation.
That's great. And Richard, graduation is an important day for any student. How do you think they're feeling in the run-up to today?
Probably mixed emotions if our experience is anything to go by. Hugely proud. They should be really proud of their achievements and the work they've put in to reach graduation. Probably a little bit apprehensive, maybe a little bit nervous because it's not something we do every day. It's not something that they're used to doing. Everyone always has that moment where they want to make sure they don't trip on the stage when they go and accept their degree from the Dean and the Vice Chancellor. So a little bit of nerves, a little bit of apprehension, hopefully really excited and really proud of their achievements.
That's great. And can you remember your own graduation?
I can. It feels like a while ago now, but I can. I suppose we're really lucky. We get to experience graduation over every single academic year, and we get to go to lots of ceremonies and celebrate with students and their families. And personally, my graduation was fantastic with my family, of course, and I hope the other students have the same feelings today.
Oh, that's great. And what do you enjoy about graduation, Alex?
This is the smiliest day of the year, and what I most enjoy about this is watching the students who are now graduating today and the ceremonies that we have later on being able to claim that award for all of the hard work they've done. We know that many of the students will have not been able to do the things they wanted to do because they've had their work to do in order to make the graduation, and it's marvellous to be able to witness that. The other thing that's wonderful is being able to share this day with people's friends and their families, all of the staff who've worked so hard too, and also to be able to see the smiles on all of those faces. These are the best days for us in the university, where we see the culmination of so much effort and hard work, and I wish every single graduating student today all the very best.
Makes all that hard work worth it, doesn't it, really?
Yes, it does.
That's great. And what about the graduating class? What sort of things will they be going on to next?
All sorts of things. As you said earlier, we've got 3,000 students graduating over the next week or so, and they will all go on to do really special things with the rest of their careers. Some of them might return for further study at postgraduate level, and of course we've got our postgraduate open evening, and I'm sure many of them will consider studying again at Wolverhampton with our loyalty discount for postgraduate students. Others will go into employment. We've consistently had really high employment rates. 96% of our graduates go into employment or further study within 6 months of finishing with us, which is a huge testament to their efforts and their achievements on their degree, but also to our colleagues and our academic and professional staff who support them as well.
Great. And what sets a WLV graduate apart from other graduates out there in the real world, would you say?
It's really difficult to say, but when we speak to employers, when we speak to our partner organisations, they all say to us how in demand a Wolverhampton graduate is, and the statistics are testament to that. Our students go on and get the jobs in the industries in which they're trained to work. So we know that they are incredibly highly skilled, they have been trained to a high level, they are ready for employment, and I know many of them will be seeking employment, and I know lots of our partner organisations will go on and employ them.
That's great, and thank you both for your time. I know it's a busy time for you both, so enjoy the rest of graduation.
Thanks, it's been a pleasure.
Thanks, Vicky.
Thank you. So if you're coming along to your graduation today, or maybe sometime later in the week, you might want to know where you need to be. So here's a quick video showing you where to go when you first arrive at the university.
Hello, I'm Tesha, and I'm going to be showing you where to go when you arrive for your graduation. So the fourth floor of the Millennium City building is where you're going to want to be to collect your graduation robe. After that, you want to head down to the second floor to the graduation photography studio to have your pictures taken. Follow me. So this is the graduation photography studio. In here, you can capture and purchase your graduation portrait. After that, you want to head down to the courtyard to get your graduation class photo taken. Follow me and I'll show you. Out here in the courtyard is where we'll be getting graduating classes together to take a class photo as a memento of your time here at the university. After that, it's time to graduate. Follow me and I'll take you down to Wolverhampton's Grand Theatre, which is where all the ceremonies will be taking place. This is the Grand Theatre, and this is where you'll be graduating in your ceremony. After that, you want to head back to the Harrison Library, where you'll be able to enjoy the drinks reception and chill with your family and friends. So this is the Harrison Library, and this is where the drinks reception will be. Here you can chill, relax and mingle with family and friends, and don't forget to get your free gift on the way in. Now, from all of us here at the University of Wolverhampton, we'd like to wish you the best of luck on your graduation day. Enjoy your ceremony and best of luck for the future. Congratulations.
Welcome back. Now I'm on the second floor of the Millennium City building, and this is where you need to come to get your official graduation photograph taken. So you come up through the stairs or up the lift, in here, and if it's really busy you might have to do a little bit of queuing. Always worth trying to pop in here early and get your picture done as quickly as you can. And then you go through here into the photography studio. And we're just testing the lights at the moment and setting up for the pictures, which is great. And now I'm joined by Yvonne O'Neill from Tempest Photography. Hello, Yvonne. So tell me a little bit about what you'll be doing throughout the week.
Okay, so we'll be providing a photography service to all of our graduates for the next week and a little bit. We suggest that you come here once you've collected your gowns, come straight down to floor 2, and we'll be able to look after you. Bring your family if you want to have family photographs taken as well. We're more than happy to be able to do that for you as well.
That's great. And so they should come as soon as they've got their gowns and the beginning of the day?
Yes, if they can come as soon as they've collected their gowns, you can come as soon as you've collected your gowns. It'll be easier, it'll be quiet or quieter than it will be if you leave it until after the ceremony.
And what do they need to bring with them?
Just themselves. So we provide the scroll. We've got photographers that will dress you, make sure that your gowns and your hoods are nice and straight and tidy. So just come along, bring your family if you want a family photograph, and let us look after you.
Oh, so that was going to be my next question, actually. Is it just the graduates, or can they have their family on?
No. They can have themselves, then with their family, their partners, their friends, whoever. We'll be happy to do it for you. No obligation to buy, just have a photograph taken and see how it goes. Great.
And am I right in thinking that there is also photography during the ceremony too, on the stage?
That's right. So we've got an events photographer who will be at the side of the stage, and as graduates walk across the stage, we'll aim to take a photograph of everyone as they're shaking hands with the person that's awarding their degree today.
Great. And how can people buy the photographs?
They're available in the Harrison Learning Centre, where your drinks reception will also be. There's all on a board, samples on the board. You just choose your photograph, take the number, and you can print them and take them home today.
Oh, that's great. Brilliant. Well, thank you very much. I know it's a really busy time for you, so we'll let you get back to setting up for our first ceremony, which is at 1:30 today, isn't it? Yeah. Great. Well, enjoy the next week and a half. I'm sure I'll catch up with you soon. Thanks, Yvonne. Bye. Bye-bye. Up next, we're going to be talking to the university's Vice Chancellor, Professor Jeff Layer. But before that, as we mentioned earlier, the University of Wolverhampton has a fantastic record for getting its students into work and further study. Here are some examples of our students going on to make a splash in the world of work.
At present time, I'm working at BBC. I'm working as a video journalist, a broadcast journalist. So my day-to-day job just includes me making digital videos for the BBC News website. I also make videos for our Instagram and for our Facebook. So I make a variety of different videos on anything that's newsworthy. But yeah, I love my job and I love what I do.
I'm Amy Hilliard and I'm studying BSc BBC Honours Physical Education, and I compete in the 400 metres internationally. My coach now is Tony Ridicello, who formerly coached Jessica Ennis-Hill to win the Olympics in 2012. The enjoyment of running is the feel-good factor and also the success. So winning races, like the feel-good factor after that is just amazing, and obviously getting all the medals and stuff like that.
My name is Yasmin Mystery. I graduated from the University of Wolverhampton in 2001. I'm currently a partner at JPC Law in London. My time at Wolverhampton University have helped to shape the future for me. It was basically a stepping stone to where I've got to, which was great.
What I liked about Wolverhampton compared to other unis that I looked at, it's so modern, it's so new, the facilities are state of the art, and you can't really match that. When I was at Wolverhampton Uni, there were plenty of opportunities. The lecturers were always really supportive. The majority of modules that we did were kind of preparing us for the real world. I graduated 12 months ago, and I came straight for an interview where I am now in this lovely farmhouse. It's called 8848 Agency. I started here in a graduate role as a junior account executive. Within 3 months, I was promoted to an account executive, which was really, really important for me, and just nice to see some progression within my career, straight away. I then continued, and 6 months later, I've just been promoted again to a senior account executive. So next up is kind of a management role, which is really exciting to have moved up so quickly in 12 months.
So since leaving university, I've started as a marketing assistant at Lanyon Bowler Solicitors in Shrewsbury. Started my job in May 2017. I just handed my dissertation in, and I just finished my last exam, which was quite nice because all the stress was over and I could just go straight into the world of work. While I was writing my dissertation, I was applying for jobs. I was attending interviews when I could, which meant that I'd already set up my job ready for after I'd finished my exams and after I'd handed my dissertation in.
I was Rachel Tor, and I studied a construction management degree at the University of Wolverhampton. I think with a construction related degree or qualification, it's a case of you put theory into practice. So at the moment I'm working as a trainee site manager for Shaler Group. I've been on site in Wolverhampton working on a refurbishment project. It's actually really nice to be working in my hometown on a building that's iconic.
Hello and welcome back. We're here now with the University of Wolverhampton's Vice Chancellor, Professor Jeff Layer. Thanks for joining us in this sunny courtyard today.
No, you're welcome, Vicky. It's a great day.
Great. And we're here with the photography arch, which is an important part of the graduation day. So, Jeff, what does graduation mean to you?
It's a wonderful day, and we do it over a week, and we have 18 ceremonies with over 3,000 students actually coming along and receiving their awards. But what you actually see are students who've worked really hard to achieve, and their families and their friends celebrating in a way that they've not really done before, and it's really just bringing all that together. It's just fantastic.
And how are you involved in the graduation ceremonies during the week?
Well, personally?
Yes, you.
Oh, well, I'm at every graduation ceremony, obviously, and I preside on the stage, and I shake the hand of every student as they come across the stage. And that's interesting because they're smiling, they're happy, or they're nervous, and you see very different reactions. But what you do see is incredible pride, and I love it.
And it's a very smiley time of year. We've already been talking to people who said that everyone just seems really happy, and it's nice to have the sun shining. It's just a really happy time of year here.
Well, obviously the sun always shines in Wolverhampton,
yes,
as you know, but it is about, people are happy, and there's nothing better than happy people, and that's why it's a great place to be.
And as we mentioned, we're here in the main courtyard at the city campus. We've got this photography arch here, and that's part of the new class photos that are being introduced this year. So what's the idea behind those?
Well, the thinking was that what we do, when you think this is marking a tremendous achievement by a student, they get photographs individual photographs of themselves, and they'll probably get some photos with their family, and that's great. but they've spent a period of time with their classmates. So we thought it would be a really good thing to do to introduce this year, where they have a photograph with whoever they studied with, and they'll have that for a number of years, and they'll bring that out and be part of their alumni relationships, and they're going back in time, and they'll have their social media groups where they're talking to people, etc. And it's just about adding to that and adding to their memories, because it's been a great experience for them, and they've got many more experiences to come.
And do you have a message for everyone who'll be graduating today, tomorrow, next week?
Well, first of all, it's make sure the day is what you want, and make sure you get the most out of it, and think also about all the work you've done to get to where you are, and reflect all the time on what you've achieved and what you want your next stage of your life to be. But remember the times at the University of Wolverhampton, because they were good times.
That's brilliant. Thank you so much for your time, and enjoy graduation.
I will, and I'll see you there.
See you later. The Harrison Library is the place to be after your ceremony is finished. Our alumni team are already preparing for the first group of graduates who will arrive back there after our first ceremony, which is at 1:30 today. But first, let's hear from some of our past graduates about their experiences at the University of Wolverhampton.
It is a lovely, lovely place to learn. There's a really big support network, and everybody here really does care about you.
You can contact the lecturers anytime. If you're having any difficulties or anything, they'll help you through. They want to see you succeed.
Now moving on, everything that the uni's provided has been amazing, really, and allows me to move on to wherever I want to go, really, within the industry.
Certain individuals in the department that I studied industrial design actually led me on the path into computing. They just find something which just rings true with what you're about, and I just thoroughly enjoyed it. Again, it's a testament to the education that I received from this establishment that put me where I am today, really.
My favourite thing about studying at Wolverhampton was definitely the sort of freedom of the projects we get, and the support of lecturers and everyone, including staff and students, have all been so friendly.
I'd say it was quite a step up going from college to university, but the support from the lecturers, it was gave me a lot of confidence as well.
The course was very, very intensive. It was great fun. I learnt a lot. I exercised my brain every day, and my experience at Wolverhampton University was excellent. It was very good.
And it's really great to hear such wonderful feedback about the university from our graduates. We're here in the Harrison Library, where you can come following your ceremony for a drinks reception, and where you can mingle with your fellow graduates, lecturers, family and friends. Now, we have one of our students with us, Fiona, and Fiona is one of our current students, and you're a volunteer for the Alumni Department, aren't you?
I've worked with the Alumni Department since last year, and available every graduation, every ceremony, open days, name it, I'll be there.
And why do you like volunteering?
It's amazing because I'm getting to learn more about the university. I've realized that most students are not aware of what the alumni department is and what it can do for you, how it can help you when you graduate. So being part of it now as a student means that I get to bring the awareness to the current students as well. And those that have graduated, it's good to associate with them.
So you're going to have a busy time over the next week and a half spreading the message?
Yes, I can't wait.
And do you have any words of wisdom for this year's graduates about how to make the most of their day?
I think, from working way back, most graduates don't understand what it means to be an alumni and the advantages that you can actually gain from being an alumni. You can actually still get access to the library, to the workplace from the university. They can still help you to look for a job 3 years afterwards. You can actually have the mentorship program, which the university runs. You can actually mentor a current student, or you can actually have another mentor who has graduated from the university. So there are a lot of benefits from joining the alumni and keeping in touch.
Great. Well, that's brilliant. Thank you so much for your time, Fiona, and we'll let you get back to setting up for the first ceremony. Thank you. Now that you've graduated, you're an alumni of the University of Wolverhampton. So we have the university's Alumni Relations Manager, David Wedge, here with us today to talk about what that means for you. So Hello, David. Oh, you're coming as well, Kimberly. So these are two members of our alumni relations team who you will probably encounter at your graduation ceremony. So hello to you both.
Morning.
So we've introduced class photos this year. Can you tell me a bit about them, David?
Well, it's a new thing this year and it's free, which is always a good thing. So after the ceremony is finished, all of our graduates come back here and in the courtyard. We're all set up to have class photos. If it rains, we'll come in here to the library. So all you need to remember if you're graduating, you'll get your schedule when you go into the Grand Theatre. Staff will give them. So look for your course, find out what time your class is, your class photo is. Come back here to your drinks reception, have your drink, be with your family and friends, and then come outside at the time for your photo slot and you can have your photo taken with all your class. It's free, like I say. You can just go onto our alumni Facebook page after graduations and download your free photo. So it's that simple, really.
Great. And Kimberly, what does it mean to be an alumni of this university?
Wow. Well, the University of Wolverhampton doesn't stop your relationship at graduation. We like to have a lifelong relationship with our graduates. So being an alumni of the university means belonging to the university and being a member of that community, and sort of having people to support and nurture and help you in the years after graduation, whether that's PG study or if you go into work. We try to make events and do things for our alumni community to keep them involved, so they can be proud of the university because we're proud of them. So it just means staying in touch and being part of our community.
Great.
And with that community, we have over 120,000 members of the alumni community from over 130 countries around the world. So we really are a huge and global association.
And what benefits and opportunities are there available?
Well, there's a whole host of benefits. We'll try and cover as many as we can between us. But career support's one of the huge ones. So when you graduate, obviously, getting a job and progressing through your career it's a huge goal for graduates. So we try and do as much as we can with the careers team and ourselves. We have a lot of events, networking events. We have a mentoring service which allows graduates and also current students as well to be mentored by fellow alumni who are at various stages along their career. So that professional development we think is huge. As I say, we have networking events. I think speak to people within their profession, seek job opportunities and so forth. And within the university as well, after graduating, there's 3 years of graduate support you can get from the career service itself as well. We have a whole host of events, class reunions, so you can come back to the university, stay in touch with your lecturers, your classmates.
And we try to get perks for the alumni as well, so discounted membership at the gym, access to the library, and we're always working on ways to get you, discounts and different things to make it a little bit more inviting.
Yeah, and if you studied undergraduate and not postgraduate yet, there's a 20% loyalty discount if you want to continue your studies as well. So it's a huge benefit there as well if you want to carry on your studies for being an alumni of the university.
That's great. And there are lots of different ways of engaging with the university. I mean, one way would be keeping in touch via social media. So does the alumni team have its own accounts?
Yeah, we do. We have Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram as well. So a whole host of ways you can stay in touch, follow what's going on, see what other alumni are up to, see what events are going on, reunions. It's just a real easy way to stay in touch. We've also got our webpage as well, where we list events and opportunities as well.
Great stuff.
Have I covered everything there?
I think so.
I think so. I can't think of anything. So at graduation, people should just come and say hello and sign up to the association and be a part of it.
Yeah, come on in today after your ceremony. Have a drink with your friends and family and the academics. Celebrate your successes, and then come on over to our table, get your free gift, and then you'll hear my very loud voice encouraging you to come outside for your free class photo. And we just want to make this as special a day as possible. We know how hard you worked. We're both alumni of this university, David and I. Most of our team is, as a matter of fact. And so we just want to celebrate your successes today and make it the best possible day.
Great stuff. Well, thank you both. And I'll let you get back to setting up for today's ceremony.
Bye.
Enjoy. Thank you. So if you're graduating this week, we hope you have a really great time celebrating. You can use the hashtag WLVGrad to tag us into any photos or videos you put online throughout the graduation period. And feel free to use our custom Snapchat filter for graduation while you are at the Grand Theatre for your ceremony. So there's just time left to remind you of the ways of getting in touch with us. Follow us at WLV_uni on Twitter, at Uni Wolverhampton on Facebook, and at WLV Uni on Instagram, and search for the University of Wolverhampton on LinkedIn. And don't forget, we've got our postgraduate open evening tonight at 5 o'clock if you are interested in studying with us. In a few years' time, it could be you graduating from the University of Opportunity. Thanks for watching.